If I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too. And I want y'all to realize that.
According to Barbie, she is the reason people are watching the WNBA. She is the reason that people are paying $16 to watch the Chicago Bravado play the Phoenix Masculines later today. What a matchup. The Bravado.
Caitlin Clark is cracking the top 10 in All-Star votes, and fans are confused. Did people miss her incredible jump shot, or did it somehow get lost in the ballots? Either way, Twitter is buzzing, group chats are on fire, and fans are in chaos. We're diving into the voting drama, the quiet shade being thrown, and why Angel Reese may have all-star attitude, but not the votes to match. Let the chaos unfold.
The cap of caps. For the better part of 2 years, maybe even 3 years, the mainstream media has been trying to convince us that Angel Reese is a huge star. Some in the media even do investigative journalism and claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA because she leads the league in followers on social media, along with missed layups and a complete lack of athleticism.
Angel Reese not making the top 10 in WNBA All-Star rankings isn't really surprising. It's what most people expected. It's like watching a movie where you already know the twist but can't look away. The real surprise is that anyone thought she would make it at all.
The reason why Mr. Dennis Rodman never got the backlash that Miss Angel Reese is getting, because there is no athlete in the history of sports that have come into a professional league and proclaimed themselves to be the best or to be the reason why people are watching this league now. No athlete has ever done that. Not even Caitlin Clark, which we know that is the reason why we watch the WNBA. But you never hear Caitlin Clark say, I am the reason why we are watching the WNBA. LeBron James came into the league. You know what they nicknamed him? They nicknamed him the King. He didn't give himself that nickname. They proclaimed him to be the next one. And what's crazy is in the beginning of LeBron James' career, they said he was too nice. They said he wasn't cocky enough. There's a thing that we love about great athletes. It's called humility. It's a modest or low view of one's importance.
Let's be honest. Angel Reese's start to the season has been rough. The only thing consistent has been her inconsistency. Her highlight reel feels more like a blooper reel, full of missed layups, bad shots, and sloppy defense. It's the kind of performance that would make any coach reach for a stress ball and their blood pressure meds at the same time.
Garbage. Golly. Man, Angel Reese with a triple single, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She was a minus 25. She was 1 for 1 from the field, and it was a 3-pointer. She shot 100% from the field. She made a 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. Terrible game. Minus 25. Man, the Sky, bro, I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all like the punching bag between the Sky and the Connecticut Sun.
And the votes? They didn't lie. When the ballots were counted, Angel Reese didn't even make the top 10. Not a single sympathy spot, just complete absence. It was like she vanished from all-star relevance, and yet people acted shocked, as if sheer vibes alone should have carried her onto the list.
Now, guys, y'all saw what happened with Angel Reese. It took her 36 minutes to get it. And as soon as she got it, all these records, right? And why can't I celebrate it? The night before, she was just crashing out on social media, talking about all the fans who hate her because she cute, hate her because of her rebound. And then what got to her was the whole me bounds thing, where people are saying that most of her rebounds come off of her shots. Y'all, if y'all watch this channel, y'all have probably seen, her social media take on that night before the game.
This is the same Angel Reese who, just last season, claimed she was the reason people watched the WNBA. In her mind, the league was catching up to her, not the other way around. But reality told a different story. From the start of the season, it became clear that bringing attention to the sport doesn't matter much when she's shooting 2 for 11 on national TV. Fans are watching like it's a suspense movie, hoping she'll snap out of it, but so far, no luck. Meanwhile, other players like Caitlin Clark are getting fouled, bumped, and pushed around, yet still play with poise and control, while Angel seems stuck in buffering mode.
Simple, you'll get a response. And oh, what's this response I get? Let's go through this together like it was in real time. Angel Reese said people watch the WNBA to see her play. Today is a perfect example of why people don't watch the WNBA at all. Okay, so already this is not trending good. Caitlin Clark is out. Angel Reese is playing. Tickets for the game, $3. Okay, that's a joke they run on the Clippers a lot of times. That doesn't really get to me. Angel Reese pulling up the games like it's New York Fashion Week. Oh, this is what she wore to the game. Not mad at that. Everybody has seen Debo Samuel show up to games and play well and also not play so well. So I'm still a little torn. I don't know what happened. Then I see this, leaving with 4 points and 2 rebounds.
Angel Reese entered the league with huge hype, flashy entrances, and plenty of media attention. But now, that excitement is fading because she hasn't delivered on the court. Being a pro isn't about viral stare-downs or looking cool. It's about scoring points, grabbing rebounds, making assists, and playing solid defense. Angel's stats tell the story. Low shooting percentages, more turnovers than assists, and getting blocked or boxed out far too often. Fans supported her, campaigned for her, and expected her to make the All-Star list, but when the votes came in, she didn't even crack the top 15. All that hype hasn't matched the performance.
Reese needs to be better at basketball. I'm not talking about as a person. I'm not talking about as a podcaster. I'm not talking about at the Met Gala. She needs to be a better player if we want this rivalry to be able to have some staying power. She had a very, very busy offseason, but at this moment, it does not seem like the offseason involved a lot of Mikan drills of left-handed layups. Right now, Angel Reese, she is a wildly famous
All-Star games aren't won by facial expressions or social media hype. They're won by performance. So far, Angel Reese's season has been flashy, but underwhelming. The All-Star snub has caused drama, conspiracy theories, and outrage online, but this isn't about popularity. It's about what she does on the court. She talks a big game, but her play hasn't matched it. Right now, her performance is far from All-Star level, and if she walked into the All-Star locker room, some players might not even recognize her as a top player. This isn't personal. It's the reality. Success in the WNBA is earned with points, rebounds, defense, and leadership, not just college fame, hype, or Instagram likes.
So even though everybody might think you're the greatest, everybody might be so excited about your performance, you scored 40 points, you come into the press conference, you're like, I guess the shots were just falling for me. Not, oh, I'm the best and none of these motherfuckers can guard me, because they respect the game, they respect players. The reason so many people don't like Angel Reese is because she's self-proclaiming herself to be something that she has not done yet. She said, I am the reason why people are watching the WNBA. But it's not true. What's crazy is her fans don't even watch her.
Angel Reese's All-Star dreams are still just that, dreams, because this season she's collected more excuses than points. Her highlight reels read more like blooper reels than top plays, with missed layups and defensive mistakes dominating the footage. Sometimes she looks unsure whether she's on offense or defense, and other times she's arguing with referees after clumsy fouls. Watching these highlights is almost painful, yet people still wonder how she got any All-Star votes. The truth is clear. Her votes aren't reflecting performance, and until she improves on the court, those All-Star dreams will remain out of reach.
For the wildly overrated and shockingly underrated Angel Reese. I saw on X, formerly Twitter, the other day that Angel Reese was getting bombarded with criticism for her sorry performance in Chicago's 79-52 home loss to Caitlin Clark's Fever without the injured Caitlin Clark. Ah, man. Angel wound up with a grand total of 4 points on 2 out of 7. Didn't shoot a single free throw. Although she did have 12 rebounds, her average, which does lead the league. But a couple of times Angel drove it and flung up just these wild shots from 3 or 4 feet that missed the rim by, 3 or 4 feet.
Angel Reese could score 2 points, grab 7 rebounds, and post 19 Instagram stories a game, and some people would still claim she's changing the game. The league has become a circus. Media hype matters more than actual skill. Defense is optional, and players get crowned stars for flashy moments rather than real performance. Meanwhile, other players quietly put up 30 points like it's nothing. Angel's main contribution is rebounding, but not because of skill. She's just tall and standing under the basket waiting for the ball to drop. Yet fans insist she deserves all-star recognition for energy and culture, even though the culture she represents is mostly overhyped stats and style over substance. If that's the standard, everyone should be an all-star.
Angel Reese. What happened to the Angel Reese fan base? Have y'all truly abandoned Angel Reese? Is the star shining? The star shine dimming on Angel Reese now? Have her own people just left her? Have they forgotten her? Do they no longer love her? I mean, you know, she celebrates mediocrity with the me-bound thing that she thinks that she's just going to so randomly get. I know people all thought that was brilliant and so forth. She can make whatever t-shirts she wants. You do know that patents are not just trademarks are not just given. They take 12 to 18 months for approval, and half of them are rejected.
The ultimate twist? Angel Reese has somehow turned herself into a victim of her own drama. It's like self-inflicted martyrdom at its finest. Forget the media, the fans, or the critics. Angel's narrative is all about her own perceived power and influence, even as she misses wide-open layups like a performance art piece. People aren't watching women's basketball because of her skill. They're watching this spectacle unfold. Her over-the-top attitude makes it feel like trying to assemble IKEA furniture with oven mitts. Confusing, frustrating, and oddly entertaining all at once.
So it was literally a case of, like, Angel Reese got in by coaches. So the only players that I would assume are going to get in on, like, based on that is I think it'll probably be, I think Caitlin will, obviously. Caitlin will get in. And I think it's to pick the starters, I think. So I think it'll be Caitlin, it'll be Fee, it'll be Aaliyah, it'll be Aja, it'll be Stewie, it'll be Paige. Like, Angel Reese is 13th in All-Star voting, lads. She is 13th in All-Star.
Every time Angel Reese steps on the court, it feels like the coach rolled the dice and lost. She's less a game changer, more a walking foul magnet. Opposing teams see her enter, and suddenly their offensive efficiency jumps. Just being in her airspace can turn into a career night for the other side. Off the court, she's always ready with a quote, always loud, but peel back the headlines, and it's all smoke and no fire. No substance, just cotton candy. Big, colorful, and gone the moment you try to digest it. Meanwhile, players actually grinding, actually hooping, get drowned out by the non-stop hype machine that is the Angel Reese PR campaign. The league has a talent problem. Not because talent is lacking, but because it rewards noise over actual performance, putting personalities like Angel's front and center while true contributors get overlooked.
Lost its new point guard, the great Courtney Vandersloot, to just an awful knee injury. She tore her ACL. That was in the first quarter. That took the life out of the home team and took the quarterback out of the offense. But still, Angel looked pretty sorry, as she often does. I'm just being honest. I mean, as a post player, shooting a lot of point-blank shots at the rim, last year Angel made only 39% of her shots. Which ranked 50th of 55 players.
You can't build a league on attitude and post-game shade. You build it on results, consistency, and actual basketball. And yet, somehow, people still entertain the idea that Angel Reese belongs in the All-Star game. That would be like putting someone who's never held a microphone on stage as the headliner at Coachella. Unfair to the fans, unfair to the real stars, and unfair to the game itself. Angel not cracking the top 10 isn't a tragedy.
Made some comments about Angel Reese.
Yeah.
You called her garbage compared to Caitlin Clark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I love black people. Mwah, 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 mwah. But I think sometimes we do play the race card too much. This ain't racial. This is about sports. This is about athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at Caitlin Clark's game, who's very reminiscent of a Steph Curry based on her range and shooting the three, plus everything else she does. And then you look at Angel Reese. Stop.
It's not injustice. It's just reality catching up to the hype machine. If she wants a different result next year, she'll have to do something wild, revolutionary, unheard of. She'll have to play better basketball. Until then, keep the fake outrage, the media spin, and the highlight reels of defensive disasters. The real highlight will be the moment she finally realizes this league doesn't owe her a thing. All-star votes have to be earned, not conjured through hashtags and hot takes.